Well, hello. Welcome to another edition of the Bullshit Sessions with me, Mark, and
I'm Jerry. Welcome to another wonderful bullshit session. What are we drinking tonight, man?
I'm drinking beer.
Just beer?
Yeah, 805.
That's a bunch of shots for me, little bottle shots.
Even those little baby shots. Aren't those
Yeah,
expensive?
no, they're cool. They're convenient.
I know. It's easier to sneak around your wife. She gets mad when she sees me pouring. And the other day, it's like, you do a 3-second pour. It's like, what, 2 ounces?
Yeah.
And I fill my glass up to the top with ice, a small glass like this. So I go 1, 2, 3. And she goes, that's too much. I go, it's the ice. And look, half the ice already melted.
Really?
And she didn't believe me. So I got a bottle of water. I got a glass. I go, and the bottle of water has a spout like that big. And the Jim Beam has like a little, pour thing. It's like it has a thing covering it where it has 3-4 holes. So it doesn't pour out as fast as a bottle of water. So I go like this, 1, 2, 3. Look how much water is in there, about that much. Just think the Jim Beam is about the same. And she goes, no, you didn't count right. Watch, let me do it. She goes, 1, 2, 3. And it was still about that much. Bottle of water. So I had to use science to prove to her that I was doing right. Said, you don't watch Bar Rescue. John Tapper taught me how to pour.
So what do you think about the Niners draft? I think you did pretty good.
I think they did pretty good. I'm worried about the USC safety though.
Yeah, those people are mostly when you get to the 6th and 7th round, you're there for special teams most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we got that one dude from USC that was really good on USC, and then he sucked with us. I forgot his name. But we had
Derek Mays, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then we had Ronnie Lott.
Well, yeah. Different total safeties there, but
every time we get UCLA or a USC guy, they suck lately.
And it's like, have you ever seen an Ohio State quarterback be successful in the NFL? That's why I'm glad they didn't take Justin Fields.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's got commercials and shit. He's getting all this swag, and Trey Lance is getting they say, oh, he's only throwing this. And he was in a bad conference and whatever. And he didn't play in 2020.
He's going to have a year or two to grow. So hopefully Jimmy can stay healthy for a couple of years,
Yeah, but remember our UCLA wide receiver right after we won the Super Bowl, or top
JJ Stokes?
Yeah, he was horrible.
He wasn't a bust, but he wasn't.
He wasn't what we thought he was going to be. I'm a UCLA fan. I go, fuck yeah.
And they traded up to number 10, I think, to get him that year.
Oh God, and there was better receivers on that draft too.
Yeah.
We could have got.
It's hit and miss, man.
They were looking for another John Taylor. Didn't work.
I mean, look at Tom Brady, 6th round. I mean,
well,
you ever see his compound poster or his picture with the scrawny ass little body?
Yeah.
You just can't tell, man.
What about Kittle? 6th round, right?
I thought it was 4th.
No, George Kittle was in the 5th.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a fine there.
We got a lot of fines. Fred Warner.
Yeah.
4th round, right? And his brother got drafted by the Rams. I wonder how that's going to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Troy Warner.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then somebody says in that 149er faithful group, he said, "Well, we concentrated on Treys. We didn't need a Troy."
Yeah, we got 2 Treys, I think, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, people are complaining, why did they get 2 running backs? We need defensive line. They said, dude, we just signed a guy from the Raiders. We signed this other guy for defensive line. We got Khalil. We got Mack at center. We got this. We lost. Why did they draft 2 running backs? We lost Coleman and McKinnon. So,
yep.
And people don't know you need special teams players too. So,
and besides, why they've been getting hurt every year, it's a good thing. I think the guy from Ohio State is supposed to be really good. I think he was a projected 2nd rounder at first. So,
well, Ohio State has good running backs, just not quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I just hope Fields. I hope he does good, but I hope he's not like a real, I don't know. I still don't think the guy from LSU is going to be good for the Jags.
Who?
the quarterback, the number 1 pick.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
Clemson. He's from Clemson.
Has Clemson had good quarterbacks in the NFL before?
I don't know. I mean, they've been showing out good players the last couple of years because they've been like, national champions and shit. But I don't remember any. Well, I know there's a bunch of them from Clemson. I just can't think right now. If I did my homework, I could probably find a couple Hall of Famers at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I think his team. As a college coach, college coaches never come into the NFL and do good unless there's. I don't think Urban Meyer's. I don't think Urban Meyer is going to be a good coach in the NFL.
I mean, Jimmy Johnson was an exception.
And Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh came from Stanford, right?
And Jimmy Johnson freaking murdered Minnesota with that trade of Herschel Walker, man. Jeez.
I'm on my second beer, Blue Moon.
Ugh.
It's good. It's like an orange peel beer.
So you got any vinyl the last couple of weeks? I've actually been kind of slow for me.
It's kind of slow, but a gift card I got. Yeah, I got this came in it. Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Oh, I can't get wrong with that one.
Okay, you got me this one. Thank you.
That fucking album rules.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. I was listening. This Jimi Hendrix sounds really good on vinyl, man.
Yeah,
they did a good job remastering this. I haven't opened this one yet, but I do like Third Eye Blind, so I was happy with it.
I like a couple of their songs. I'm not really a huge fan.
Well, I had their first 2 albums, and I like them. And then I got the, and then I listened to this on YouTube. It's called Fernando Leave the Radio On.
Never heard of it.
Vinicate. I haven't heard it either, but he's like an indie artist, and it's like garage rock. It's really good. And I know I'm gonna dig this Third Eye Blind because I like his writing. Really good writer. But that's from that thing Vinyl they gave me. And the last one they gave me was the guy from Anthrax and David Ellison album. That was good. And the other 2 were good albums too. Because I wrote down all these groups in my profile to what I like and what I'm looking for. And I wrote the genres I want. I only put rock, metal, blues, alt, and classic rock, I think. And then I make sure they go for that, So the alternative, I'm getting like the Third Eye Blind, and I got that other group that sounds like The Cure. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the gift cards. You get a month free. You'll get 3. Dude, for $40, you get 3 brand new vinyl that's not even open.
Oh, all yours was brand new?
Yeah, it's all brand new albums, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's brand new. That's why I gave you that card. And I said, make sure you pick curated. And don't, because they have monthly vibes, like they had Women of Rock, hashtag Women of Rock. I didn't want that because I don't know what they're going to give me. I might not like
that. Yeah, that's probably a little, I worry about that.
I always say curate it, and then they send you that little card of why they sent you the albums they picked out for you with the person's name on it who picked it. I think the first one was Beth. I forgot the second guy. But it's pretty damn good. Did I show you the Doobie Brothers I got used? I got this.
Yeah. I got that one too. That's a good one.
I got that from Jay. It's pretty good album. And then I also got, I don't know where it is. Oh shit. Let's Eat a Peach by the Allman Brothers. I showed you this. It doesn't sound good on vinyl. It's like sounds like it's mono. Maybe it is mono. I don't know. It doesn't have a stereo sound to it. Might be but it's remastered, so I thought they put it on mono. I don't know why it's still on mono.
People always a couple of slow weeks for me, but I only got like Duff McKagan's album, and I was supposed to get Def Leppard's self-titled album, but they sent me High and Dry by accident. I got like 3 copies of that one now. So. And
you reordered it from Walmart?
Yeah. Anybody need a fully sealed, brand new High and Dry Def Leppard album? Hit me up. I'll hook you up with a decent price.
I also have an extra deep Stone Temple Pilots Purple unopened.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so I was going to do a contest on that, but nobody hits us up on our contest, I think Amy on the movie group got like 2 people, and she gave away something. It's like
I was talking to my wife to try to think of some good ways to get us out there more. Just spread us around, people that are on there, Go to a friend's house and listen to us, please.
Well, we lost one guy who really liked our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bob.
Uh,
He
well,
was promoting us. But the thing is, he has friends on his Facebook, but nobody likes or comments on his posts. So, and I like the guy here and there, but I he drives people away from the Freeform Rock podcast group. I lost Johnny Vogan and I lost about 4 other people on that group
why?
because of
Because of
him.
politics?
No, because he's a dick.
Uh,
He yelled at Johnny about David Roth, so he's a fuck idiot and fucking blah blah blah. And Sammy's just as good as him, and then Johnny goes,
that's
"I'm
my thing. I wish people would just, say, I'm glad you like him. I don't like him, but you like him. That's cool,
I don't know," but
Leave it at that.
he goes in on post and immediately attacks somebody who's not even talking to him.
Right.
And I hate that. I don't do that. Did I ever do that on your post when I disagreed with you? Did I
No.
attack you? I just gave my opinion. And if you wrote something, then we get into it, but we were going back and forth like we always do.
That's what I mean. If somebody like Sammy Hagar or Van Halen, more power to him, man. I'm not a huge fan of Sammy with Van Halen, but if you like him, more power to you. Shit.
Oh, I also got this CD, the Pink Floyd live in Nebworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
I
this
ordered
was
the Delicate Sound of Thunder. I'm looking for Pulse too on vinyl, but it's like $100 or more, and I'm like, fuck.
I know when I was in Tower Records years ago, when that came out, they had it with the blinking light on the CD and the record. Like, I need to get that, and I never got it. But if I got it back then, it would have been ripped off by now, anyways. So
yeah,
that's
I got the CD of that one, but the light's dead. It's actually the light lasted a long time.
And there's not a battery to change in it or something.
I haven't taken apart to look at it. I'm sure there's got to be some kind of way to power the damn thing.
Yeah. So, there is no. I'm not on a YouTube cast anymore. I ruined the show. I fucked up the show. Like, he posted it on the group. It's over.
Yeah.
And I said, what sucks for him is that he paid for a year of Podbean.
Oh, really?
Just when I quit, it just renewed on him. I go, dude, I pay $14 a month. Why did you pay for it?
He can't do it by himself.
I'm the one who recorded it and edited it and sent it to him to put up. So if anybody wants to do a YouTube cast with Robert Hay, Bob Hay, hit him up on Facebook. Just don't be a Republican. He won't like you. I'm the only Republican he could get along with, mostly. Oh, man. He said I was sensitive. I go, I'm sensitive? But, dude, it took a lot for me to fucking ban you for not to be your friend, because I told the guy, I said, hey, man, I like you. Stop being a dick. Stop being militant. Stop attacking people. And you never listen. Stop using fucking Occupy Democrats. Fuck, you don't see me using fucking OAN.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, if you're gonna make arguments, at least use a viable source,
Yeah. Occupy Democrats was made in 2012 to help Obama. It's a total Democrat one-sided fucking thing.
It is. I mean, it's not Occupy Democrat, so what's it supposed to be?
I know, man. I just hate all the news, man. Fuck you, Fox. Fuck you, OAN. Fuck
There's
you,
just, it's actually very boring without Trump as president, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I just want to know, has anybody ever seen Hannity or fucking Tucker Carlson smile?
No.
They're always at and then you go into CNBC, you see Rachel Maddow. It's like,
I don't watch it. I actually watched Fox News the other day for a couple hours. I watched one show with Tommy Lauren in it.
She's not bad. She at least smiles.
Or the Five, I think they're called, right?
The Five is pretty good, man, because Juan Williams is a trigger Democrat on there, but
yeah, that's the joke. That's like the View where they have the one Republican on it,
Yeah,
they can gang on.
Well, I just don't like it as the Democrats are going off on Tim Scott for his views. It's like,
well,
he had a good bill for the police reform bill, and they guess what they did? They filibustered it, and now they want to get rid of the filibuster. When they could use it, it was cool, and now the Republicans can use it. It's got to go now. It's racist.
I agree with you on that one, but every party's like that when they have a chance to get rid of that filibuster or not.
I haven't heard the Republicans say that since 2004. So
No, man, they tried to get rid of it in 2008, I thought, with Obama.
not really.
No, 2012, I think. They tried to get rid of it.
I don't think they did. It wasn't like this though. It wasn't like every fucking day on the news talking about it. You know, it's to be honest, I didn't really give a shit about politics in 2012.
Democrats are they're probably going to lose. They're probably, if they don't win back the House, it's going to be very, very close. So they're going to try to cram as much shit on their agenda in the next 2 years as possible. I don't know if that's good or bad. I like some of the things they're trying to propose, but I'm against them. I'm like 50-50 on on Biden's policies, so it should be interesting. So far, I know nothing that I only got a couple of things to blame Biden for, and he's actually improving on one of the things, and that's the border situation. I'm not big on his reviewing and going back to the Green Deal, the Green New Deal, excuse me. I think that's a total joke. I think he's just reading it and giving some credit just to say that he's looking at it for the progressive Democrats. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he can lean that left. I don't think.
I just like what he said. None of my family members will be involved with other countries. They won't have anything to do with other countries. They don't. And fucking Hunter Biden still has fucking stocks in fucking China, and fucking his brother has fucking business ties in China too. So fucking give me that shit.
I think he was talking about giving them positions in office.
No, he said they won't have anything to do with other countries. They won't have any business things in other countries. They won't have this doing it. They won't have positions in my White House. They won't be sitting there during meetings. He said all that. He hasn't given any of his family position, but they use him to get stuff from other countries. It's like, I know Trump's daughter fucking had the China deal, but she had that before he was president. So she had her clothesline before that. I learned some things by the My Pillow guy. I didn't know we don't have looms in America to make sheets.
Okay.
To make sheets, he has to get his looms done in Egypt and stuff like that. The Egyptian cotton, they don't have looms or technology to make sheets or bedding in America. The only thing they could do is the pillows here. He has to, for the towels and the sheets, he has to import. He sends them the materials and then they'll make it because they have the machines. And why doesn't he fucking buy the machines and make it in his own factory?
That fucking guy, perfect example of the fucking American dream, man. The guy was a fucking druggie, came up with this invention, made millions of dollars, and totally just fucking blew it last year. Backing the wrong horse. And he continues to back the wrong horse. I mean, these they're still fucking saying the election was rigged. And it's like, Jesus, every one of their cases were dropped, except for one, I think.
It's a narrative, man. Both sides have their narratives. Both sides won't give up on their narratives.
Still give it
you can't give it up now because
Trump was at some kind of wedding or something, and he was speaking to him, and he somehow got into the election being rigged. It's like, fuck, dude, give it a break, man. That's the Republican ploy that I've noticed lately. Like on Fox News the other day, they said something about Joe Biden trying to take away your meat. He's going to take away your meat on the 4th of July. Then the next day they retract it. I noticed it's been their method of operation lately. They'll say a story, like the Hunter Biden one too. They'll say a story, retract it the next day. But if the listeners don't listen to the retractions, they listen to the first bullshit that comes out of their mouth, and it sticks in their head for some reason.
Hey, you said Fox News retracts, right?
Hey, CNN, they all do, but Fox News is
CNN never retracts. CNN never retracts stories. They still haven't retracted the Russia story.
But still, I don't watch. You watch them too. You got the same problem with you watch Fox.
All news suck. All news channels suck. And
there was that woman from the New York Post that was forced to write a false article about the Kamala Harris children's books being delivered at the border. Yeah. And then she quit because she was forced. I'm like, ugh.
There was one book. One book.
Yeah, well, it was donated through a charity, some kids charity or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it there.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that's stupid, man. Well, let's get out of politics. Politics gives me a headache.
yeah, it does. That's our political rant for the day.
Whoa, excuse me. Oh, did you hear me go, oh yeah, when I opened the beer like Ian Wadley? That's my tribute to the Rock and Metal Combat podcast. You know, cheers, buddies.
Yeah, I'm hoping to meet them when I go up there. I don't know if they're going or not. I haven't heard anything about it. Them two
Ralph would probably sock me in the belly or something.
I still got to think. I haven't bought a ticket yet because something telling me I have something planned that weekend, but I don't know what.
Dude, you're right there, man.
I know.
It's like, let's get into some real discussion to help make your sister happy. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look, I own all of the Star Wars. I own all of the Star Trek, not the series. I don't own the series. They stream everywhere. So why should I buy it? You know, well,
that's all the 10 movies or whatever.
This is the original 6. I have the other ones separated. You know, they're individual. They didn't come in a box set like this at that time, so I just bought them individually. I have all the newer Star Wars movies too, and I have the Next Generation box set of this. So I just couldn't find it right now, but it's in here somewhere. Where do you stand on Star Trek and Star Wars? Gun to your head, which one do you like the best?
The character that saved Star Wars.
Okay, she's the character that ruined Star Wars.
Oh, get out of town.
You just like her because her looks. She's no Natalie Portman. You know, Natalie Portman was kind of crappy in the Star Wars movies, but she's a better actress.
You got to understand, that had to have been a high pressure role to play. I mean, and that's the first female lead, I think, Star Wars has had. So, and I thought she was a good, strong female lead. I mean, just my opinion, but
I just think those last Star Wars movies were like pandering to the base. Let's bring Darth Vader, let's bring the Emperor back. You know, fuck. It's just like pandering. I like them. I don't think they're great. I'd rather watch the fucking episode 1, 2, and 3 over those.
Oh my.
Even with Jar Jar Binks.
No.
I could, and the freaking kid who played Anakin was horrible. Annie. Jar Jar, I love you, Jar Jar.
now fucking Ewan McGregor was badass in that movie.
He was the savior of those movies.
Yeah.
I didn't like the kid, the older guy who played Hayden. I didn't like him that much, man. And now it really pissed me off when they put him in on the remastered things as the ghost.
Right. I
was like, fucking, you taking my childhood away? You take out the Ewok song and then you put him in as the fucking ghost.
It's like why they give a younger Obi-Wan too,
Yeah, why didn't we have
that would have done outrage though, getting rid of Sir Alec Guinness though. Sorry. That would have been total outrage, probably.
Hey, to tell you the special editions, I like the little things they added with the monsters and the little robots here and there. That was fine. But they didn't need to change the storyline. They could have just enhanced it with the newer special effects. But made the lightsabers look cooler like they did, but fucking putting in the ghost and taking out parts of a movie to make it, you think it's better after the fact when everybody loves those movies, you fucked up, George Lucas.
What'd you think of Rogue One?
Rogue One was the best Star Wars movie of the new ones.
It was pretty good. I liked it too.
Yeah, Rogue One it just sucked. Everybody died. Spoiler alert.
Well, of course they're going to die because
they all remember the Bottons that died getting this.
That last scene was badass, and they're trying to run to get hand those plans off.
Yeah,
Darth Vader's just kicking ass. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, Rogue One was awesome, but
Solo was it wasn't horrible, but wasn't great.
When I first saw Solo, I hated it. Yeah, and I bought it. I bought it because I'm a completist on movies more than you are on records. And then I watched it again and I go, wait, this movie isn't half bad. And I watched it again. Oh, dude, they did a great job. They had the fucking chemistry between Chewie and Han, and fucking Lando was awesome.
Yeah.
So and even Rotten Tomatoes when it first came out was like what, a 38 or something. And then after it came out on DVD, now it's like in the 80s, high 80s, because people actually watched it once it came out on DVD. And I actually want a sequel. I want to see what happens with this shit.
Well, I don't think is there really time for a sequel? Because I thought they ended it when he was going to, you know.
We were going to see
Tatooine.
more stuff. We're going to see him going through. We saw him make that run that he always talked about.
Oh,
Now
the
we're going
Kessel
to,
Run.
yeah, we're going to see other things now. You know,
Yeah, I'd be for
he was
it.
going to see Jabba at the end of the movie. They're going to go see Jabba to get a job. Remember?
And they did bring Darth Maul back for a little bit. So
yeah, Darth Maul was going to come in, and the other girl, they were going to work against them. And you're going to see Jabba. You're going to see him dump the cargo, probably, or Jabba was pissed off.
right, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to see, I guess.
That would have been awesome. But I will say, out of the original series, Star Trek 5 and 6 weren't the best.
Star Trek 5 could have been an episode, not a movie.
But they're still more enjoyable to me than episode 1 and 2 Star Wars.
No.
But the Next Generation, I thought was perfect. I think Nemesis was an underrated gem.
I thought all of them were. I even liked the one between the third one. What's it called?
I don't know, but Star Wars has always copied Star Trek from the beginning.
Let's see, you got Generations, First Contact, and what's the next one?
First Contact, Generations, First Contact. The one with the people on that planet where they're
never aged, yeah.
Yeah, never aged. And they found out the people they were trying to kill them were their sons and daughters who did age after they got off that. Fuck, man. I feel like shit because that's what beer does to you, man. You lose your memory. I gotta look it up. Star Trek Next Generation movies. And I just watched that a few months ago. So I watched all the Star Trek movies. I still haven't started my Star Wars festival yet. Oh, you fuckers. Star Trek. I can't see in the sunglasses, man. I don't know. Like I see the cover in my head and everything. Fuck, where's my films? Star Trek Next Generation movies. Why isn't it coming up?
I don't know, man. I can't think of it. Insurrection.
Yeah, that's a great movie, man.
Yeah.
I love that movie where Data goes crazy and they're singing that fucking Broadway song to calm him down. Fucking look, I remember that shit. I remember what happens in the movie, and I can't remember the fucking name of the movie, man. I'm not as drunk as that one episode. I only drank 2 beers so far.
Yeah, because my shit's working tonight. Give me 2 hours working on this, you'll probably be wasted.
Man, I love Star Wars, but I got to make a point here. Without this, you wouldn't have this, and without this, you wouldn't have this.
But I think George Lucas said that though, if I remember right.
Yes, because he wanted to make a space film because of Star Trek.
Right.
And the only reason why these movies got made because of the original Star Wars. When Michael Eisner, who used to be the chairman and CEO of Disneyland, Disney, he was the CEO of Paramount. And he goes, Star Wars did so good. What do we have that's spacey that we could do? And they go, we have this.
So what would you say would be your top 3 of all the Star Trek movies?
2, 3, and 4.
I'd go definitely Wrath of Khan, number 1. I'd have to go with First Contact for number 2, man. That was a great movie.
It was, but I got to go original cast. I always go original cast.
And then I'd probably go 6 over 4. I mean, 4 was cool. I mean, it was too kiddie with the whales and stuff, but it was still good.
I love 2, 3, and 4 are one big movie.
Yeah, I guess
it's one movie. You think about it, they all go, and then 5 was totally different. It went away.
I thought 6 was underrated. I thought that was a great.
Oh, I love the Undiscovered Country.
Yeah.
Show me your pain. And then and I love the fucking ending where they're at that planet and they go, what does God need with the starship? Oh, that was just amazing writing. And fucking,
I think McCoy said you don't ask for the Almighty's ID or something like that.
Yeah. What does God need with the starship? It's like, yeah, what does God need with the starship? He's God. He could do anything he wants. Why does he need a starship to take his?
Well, they never said who that person or the creature was.
No, but that was brilliant writing, though, right there, man. And it showed McCoy's pain with the death of his dad, where he would add a cure a year later.
I mean, the guy that played Sidewalk was pretty good in his role, but yeah, it was just too slow, man. That was,
But it built up, man. It built up.
It could have been just an episode, not a movie.
Yeah, and I loved the second movie of the Chris Pine one. That was great.
Yeah,
too.
I forgot to include those three in there too. Damn, I should have. I need to rethink it now.
I have all three of those too.
Yeah.
And it keeps going on and off. They're gonna do a sequel with Christopher Hemsworth being Kirk's father. Is gonna be a time movie, and then Chris said the writing sucked.
I would be dying to see a Quentin Tarantino directed Star Trek.
Yeah, with all the F-bombs. Yeah, that's not going to happen, no.
I know, but I would fucking love that.
I wanted to see the one with Kirk's father, with Chris Hemsworth, man. Yeah. That'd have been awesome. Coming back, because he was in the original as his father.
Yep.
Where they changed the timeline. And J.J. Abrams gets a lot of shit. But look, another Star Wars, Star Trek connection.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams brought back Star Trek. And who did Disney go to bring back Star Wars? J.J. Abrams. These two franchises cannot live without each other. They are so intertwined, it isn't funny.
And you know what? I'm good with that. Let them continue to keep making them. I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's like they're so intertwined. James West, no contest. Star Wars is the best. You know what, James West? Fuck you. I love you, brother. He put on a comment on that.
I mean, I love them both. I mean, they're too different, though.
I do love them both, but I saw this in 77, the first Star Wars.
Yeah.
And when I watched it in a movie theater in a drive-in, I was bored. And then they took me to an indoor movie theater, and I was like, "Oh, this is better." I liked it better. There was too much distractions in a drive-in back then as a kid. And then, but my mom took me to the first Star Trek movie. I was like, because I watched it on repeats over and over and over.
I fell asleep through the first Star Trek movie.
The first Star Trek is the boringest movie of the franchise.
Don't get me wrong, I still think it's good, but as a kid, I mean, it's a 3-hour movie, and it's just, I mean, how long of a scene do you got to, look inside of that thing? You know what I mean? Whatever that cloud was, V'ger, whatever the fuck it was.
V'ger. But that was cool when you found out it was Voyager.
Yeah. No, it was good. The movie, especially now that I'm older, I can appreciate the dialogue more. But as a kid, you want to see more action, I guess. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
But you see what Disney's doing now with Star Wars? They're making television series out of it, And who did that first? Who spun?
Yeah.
Star Trek was the master of the television series, and now they're doing it again. All the Star Trek freaking TV series now on Paramount Plus rules. I like the Boba Fett one, or whatever. What is it? The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I love that, man. But fucking Discovery kicks its ass.
I'm looking forward to the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, man.
I know Discovery kicks its ass. I'm telling you, Discovery.
What season are they on in that? Like
Discovery?
3 or 4?
You're 3. They're going into 4.
Okay.
And they brought back Christopher Pike and a new Spock. And number 1 is played by Rebecca Romaine. She's fucking hot as number 1. And remember the original Star Trek, The Menagerie with Christopher Pike? Where he's in the wheelchair and they have those big aliens.
Yeah, he doesn't wear that deal. I mean, no, he hasn't been.
No, he's not done. He's on the original Enterprise. Right. And now they're making a show with Christopher Pike, number 1, and Spock. Because they were on Discovery. people loved it so much that they're coming back. They're going to have their own series. That's going to be awesome before Kirk. The
Yeah,
Enterprise before Kirk.
it'll probably end up eventually going into that too.
It's fucking amazing, dude. And Discovery went dark in the last season, though, too.
Yeah,
It was freaking awesome. Dude, you need to watch that fucking show.
I will eventually. I mean, it might take me a few years, but I will.
2 years, you're missing out now. It's so good, dude. I cried at the end, dude. I haven't cried in a fucking television series in years because it brought back the original heart and soul of the original Star Trek cast. This is I saw the Picard. I love 7 and 9. She was in the season. I like the Next Generation, but the Next Generation never gave me feelings. It never gave me the feelings that the original cast did. When in the new Chris Pine Star Trek movies, those made me cry because the original Spock came back because he was in a different timeline. They were talking to each other. You know, Leonard Nimoy was in the movies. Leonard Nimoy died, right? In the second movie, I think it was the second movie. No, he was in the second movie, wasn't he? He's in one of the movies, and he opens the new Spock, Zachary Quinto, opens up a box of Spock's mementos, and they open up and they see the picture of the original cast together. And it showed like they were family, and it just made me cry. It's making me cry just thinking about it, dude. It's just like I love the Chris Pine movies because they brought family. Family is together again, except we lost Chekhov to a freak accident, which fucking sucks, man.
I wonder if they would write him off or find somebody else to do Chekhov.
I hope they'd write him off, dude, because he was great at that. And the Scotty.
They gave him a pretty big role in the last one, if I remember right.
Yeah, he's great, man. He just had it, man. And the new Sulu's awesome too. And the Scotty's perfect. And fucking Bones is spot on. It's like, and so is Spock, Zachary Quinto's, and Chris Pine has that swagger that Jim Kirk has, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
pretty good. Carl Urban's awesome as Dr. McCoy.
Carl Urban rules, and he's also good at Judge Dredd. Better than fucking Stallone.
Yeah.
That Judge Dredd movie was saved by Rob Schneider. The original Judge Dredd with Stallone.
Yeah.
If you watch it, it's more like a comedy. If you watch the new Judge Dredd with Carl Urban, it's amazing.
I mean, that's like, I haven't seen that. I didn't think that was that great, if I remember right.
The original Judge Dredd or the new one?
Yeah.
I like the new RoboCop with Carl Urban too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It had that guy from Suicide Squad in it, right? He was the RoboCop, right?
Yeah, it was really good, man. I like Carl Urban a lot. He's in that new show, The Boys, on Amazon. Fucking amazing.
My freaking audio was acting up again. That's why I asked my wife to come down and take a look at this.
You want me to pause?
It's like you're talking like that, and yeah, that's what it sounds like on my end. Something's wrong on my side.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we'll get through it. Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah, we'll get through it, man. You need to upgrade everything.
Yeah.
You said your monitor's sucking, right? Why don't you use your headphones?
Let me give it a shot real quick. Like I said, I am not freaking electronically inclined at all.
I'm not either. I know how to fix computers though. I can fix your computer if you have problems.
Yeah, I think I got this from the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
Yes, I did. Nope, it ain't that one either. Oh shit, what happened?
Oh, bad. Yeah, like I said, that's what she said. I can't find the right hole. You know, that has happened to me where I hit the button instead of the, you know.
I swear I try to fix that problem, but you know.
Oh man. There's
too many options for us.
I don't know. I feel weird going in the butt. I'm not Ben Affleck in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, I was okay. Now I'm kind of glad Kathy didn't make it tonight.
No, nowadays the confused mall rats, where he's like,
Mallrats.
yeah, mall rats. I love that movie. They're supposed to make a sequel, I heard.
Yeah. Ben Affleck actually plays a really good asshole. He was the asshole in Dazed and Confused too.
He does. I hear that he might come back for Daredevil, maybe. I don't know.
Ew, that's where I didn't really care for him.
No, he might be in a Spider-Man as Matt.
Oh, okay. But Jennifer Garner was good as Elektra.
She was. That movie. I like the original Daredevil though. It was pretty cool, but I like the series better. The series is way better.
Right.
Fucking Netflix getting all pissed off at Disney for making their own streaming service. Had to cancel them. I should have kept those going. I didn't even finish The Punisher season 1 because they weren't going to make a sequel.
Yeah.
I didn't want to sit there and watch it. That guy was awesome from The Walking Dead as the Punisher, as Frank Castle.
Yeah. See, shit, what else was I gonna say? Any new concerts going on sale that you know about?
No, I still got my tickets for the stadium show with Motley Crue and Leopard.
Yeah, Styx and Collective Soul are going together. That's
Yeah, I saw that. That'd be amazing. You know what pissed me off is that Genesis is coming for a North American tour, and
they haven't released their Nashville dates yet. So I'm kind of
all back east.
Yeah,
there's no LA date, and I'm like,
it will be. There will be.
Dude, I saw Phil Collins on the Not Dead tour, and he fucking sat there and sang with his son playing drums. Son sounds just like him on drums. And he was funny as hell. Like, they were good. I didn't care if he was sitting down. He even got on there and played like a little thing. He did drums like this with his son was playing in the background, playing bongos. And it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, aren't they touring again, aren't they?
Who?
Genesis.
Yeah, they released North American dates, but there's no LA.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Styx and Collective Soul. Sorry.
Oh no, I want to see Styx and Collective Soul. I've seen Collective Soul open up for Van Halen on their worst album with Sammy Hagar, but I still like the album.
Yeah.
Balance. They were on there. They were really good. I think the worst concert I ever seen was Dire Straits on Every Street tour. That was horrible. I was bored.
God, what was the last time they toured?
That was the last time they toured. They broke.
Oh, really? It was? Oh, wow. Okay.
And I don't want to see Mark Knopfler by himself because he bores me with his acoustic stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a guitarist, so I'm not like,
Yeah, I know. And I also know Rick Emmett doing some like acoustic sets up here in Nashville sometime.
I'd watch him.
Yeah.
I saw him. Yeah. I saw him on his first solo tour up in the Valley. Yeah. We went to a club up there, me and my friend Dawson. We saw him and he played electric did a lot of Triumph tunes, and he kicked ass, man.
Yeah, he's acoustic. He has just him and his fill-in guitar player that helped him, when Triumph did live shows.
Yeah, I bought his last solo album, and it has a song with Gil Moore and Mike Levine on it.
Yeah.
Really
I wish they would come together again. I don't know why. They said they still love each other, this and that, but I don't know.
Well, I
would love to see them in concert.
They got a documentary coming out. About Triumph, made by the same people who made All the World's the Rush documentary, the same company.
Yeah.
And they got together and they played like 5 songs in front of fans for the documentary live. So they could still play. The thing is, Rick says his voice he can't do the wah. You can't do those high notes anymore. It kind of hurts to try to do that.
That's another thing people have to expect, man. Some of these people are getting up there in age. They're not going to sound like they did in their 20s and 30s.
And also they said they don't want to do a tour together anymore because they want the spectacle that they used to do, and it costs a lot of money to do that now.
they were one of the forerunners of expensive stages. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They said they don't know if it would sell. So why would they go out on tour and then they're getting half capacity or something?
Well, Rick, if you're listening to this by any small chance, I would go.
I would go. Rick is one of my all-time favorite guitar players. I think Triumph is the most underrated band of all time.
They just live behind Rush. That's their problem.
Oh my God. Yeah. My Canadian bands are my favorite.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Yeah.
Fucking Bryan Adams, fucking Neil Young, like a lot of good shit up from Canada. Loverboy, I love Loverboy. Yeah. I don't know why Loverboy gets made fun of. They're fucking, nobody talks shit about their second album, but they talk shit about their third, fourth, and fifth albums.
Of course, Celine Dion, she's Canadian. You're one of your favorites. No, I'm just kidding.
God. My heart does not go on for that.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta give credit where credit's due. The woman can sing. I'm not a fan of her music, but she's got a voice.
Dude, it's like I told my wife. I said she could fucking belt it out. She could fucking sing, but she has no soul.
What do you mean?
It's like Johnny No Soul on fucking In Living Color. Where he's like, she could sing it, but I don't hear her heart in her music.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't hear her giving it her heart. I don't hear the soul. It's like soulless music that she's singing. I don't hear it in her. Mariah Carey, her older albums, that lady had fucking soul. Whitney Houston had soul. It just seems like Celine Dion just goes through the motion and uses her talent, but doesn't put 100% into it.
Well, I think it also comes a lot easier to her than a lot of other people. That's what it is. She was born with a gift, man.
She has a great voice. I don't doubt that, but it's just like listening to fucking Milli Vanilli to me. It's horrible.
Milli.
It's like, stop. I'd rather hear fucking Tom Waits than her sing, because Tom Waits is putting in.
Dude, I was watching the Grammys a while back, the last ones. I didn't know fucking anybody, man. That was, these people nominated for awards, man.
It's like the Grammys are special ed. They don't know music, dude.
I mean, there's some shit. I mean,
fucking WAP. Fucking look like soft porn on the stage there with a big bed. That's not art. That's porn. Why don't you just film it and get naked and do porn?
And I don't care if it's art or not. It sucks. The music just sucks. I mean,
Cardi B. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I can't get into you, man. You're just you're horrible. You're a horrible rapper. I'd rather listen to fucking Salt and Pepper.
I mean, like I said, if you're into that, that's fine. It's just not my cup, man.
Salt and Pepper was good.
Yeah, they were good.
They were good. I can't listen to this new hip hop, fucking whatever. I'll listen to NWA. I'll listen to Ice Cube. I'll listen to Dre. I'll listen to old Snoop, Eminem. I don't like new Eminem. Old Eminem was the best.
That's funny.
I can't listen to that shit. It's just, they're just so in your face now with this. Fucking metal was fucking in your face, but not like this. It's like they're just shoving their ass in your face, fucking lick my pussy. Yeah.
It's sad. It really is. I mean, any moron now can, and I think Gene Simmons is actually right about this. Any moron can get on a computer and make a song now. You know what I mean?
Shit, I'll get me some fucking Eddie Trunk said, man, if they consider this music, I'm gonna get me some fucking auto-tune and I'm gonna make me some songs and get on there.
Exactly. And
fucking Ozzy's making auto-tune albums now. What the fuck, Ozzy?
I know you're sorry.
But
Karen keeps, Sharon keeps propping him up to the microphone. I think he needs to retire. Poor guy.
Well, it's like somebody said that Sharon will break out his frozen dead body out there and give people views for thousands of dollars. I said, no, she'll probably go the hologram route and fucking sell it as a hologram. But Sharon did get screwed on that one show she was on. She quit because she gave a view that they didn't like. She's defending her friend. Yeah, she was defending her friend, which is cool.
Who was it? I forgot. Who was she was defended?
That one dude, he said something about the Royals. Fucking, he was on the Trump.
Shit. Piers
Morgan. Yeah. That guy's an asshole though, but he has the right to say what he needs to say. But England doesn't really have that right. Really, they could censor you whenever they want. It's not like America. America will just cancel you if they don't like what they like anymore. Fuck you, cancel culture. Man, you could be on the left, you could be on the right. Just let people fucking talk. And I fucking listen to, I have left friends, I have right friends, I have middle friends, but I won't have Q friends because they're nuts.
Oh man.
That's where I draw the line there. Or militant left, militant right, militant middle. If you're gonna be all
anybody, Anybody wants to cause harm to somebody else, man, just stay away from me too. I'm not into
Stay
that
away
shit.
from me. Have a heart.
Right.
Fucking agree to
Exactly.
disagree and start. It's like I tell Bob, I said, you know what? We have so much in common, but when you go off on politics,
Right.
it's like, dude, I don't want to be around you.
That's really the only thing we disagree on 100% about is
But
politics.
the thing is, we have a common ground on politics. We agree on common sense.
Yeah.
So you agree on a lot of stuff. I agree that I like it. I agree on a lot of stuff you like. On politics, we have a middle ground on politics. We hate Q. We hate
I got
idiots.
yelled at I got chewed out by a friend of mine for being too centrist. It's like you need to pick a side, left or right.
You don't
I don't know
have
if you
to
saw that post or not.
You don't have to pick a side. You don't have to pick a side. You need to be common sense. You need to you need to not disagree to whatever, agree to disagree and move on and fucking, hey man, you like that song too? I like that song. You like that movie? I like that movie.
Let's go grab a beer. Exactly.
Stop fucking pigeonholing people into a box. I'm more than political. I like more things than politics. I don't like politics, to tell you the truth. I don't like Trump, to tell you the truth, but I think he did a good job. You disagree with me, and I disagree with you. He's a dick, but he's blunt. You know where he's coming from. I don't know where Biden's coming from. He's all over the place. He says something and then he goes back on it the next day. I don't know what he wants. He's confusing to me. He has done some good shit, but I don't know. I can't stand his Kamala Harris, and it's not because I'm misogynistic. I don't like her views. But the thing is, if I meet her in public, I'm not going to throw shit at her or yell at her or call her names. I would actually talk to her and say, hey, I don't agree with you, man. You want to get a beer?
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go get a beer. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about smoking a joint. You like smoking joints? You said you did.
I have strong Republican friends here, but I'll go out and have a beer with them after we're done talking about it.
I know, man. It's like drop the fucking hate because like my friend Bobby hates all conservatives. He hates them. He talks shit about them all the time. And since I deleted him off my page, I'm less stressed because I was reading his shit. I wouldn't comment on his stuff because I just let it go, but I'm thinking about it. I told my wife, he fucking busted this shit again. What the fuck is he doing? He's still stressed, even though I didn't comment or say anything about it. I just let it go, or I put a laughy face on it. But it still affected me because he doesn't know how to get along with different views. I do. You do.
Yeah.
I can't.
My sister likes him.
I know, because he talks her language.
Yeah, I know.
But she agreed with me that if he stresses you out, it's good for you to get rid of it. She agreed with me because she asked me why. And then I said, because he's militant. You don't see him going after my friends. You don't see him doing this. Don't see him doing that. You know how many people I deleted that believe in what I believed in because they were militant and went after you or your sister on my post? I dropped them. The only one I'm never going to drop is fucking Dawson because he's a brother, but he's calmed down on his shit. So
I've family members actually deleted and blocked me fucking for some shit.
I love Dawson. He knows shit. He knows he's more common sense on shit. And fucking Ted Nugent is a loon, but I love that guy too. No.
Oh, I'd fucking go to his concert tomorrow if you want to.
I'll go to his concert anyways. He does make a lot of great points, but he's so loony on his other points that people don't want to talk to him,
But the one cool thing about Ted is I don't think Ted will yell at you for your views. He'll smile and he might make a smart ass comment, but he won't yell at,
He won't delete people. He won't delete people if he thinks they're stupid. He'll talk to you.
He always seems like he's talkable. You know what I mean? Even though,
Ted is the Republican. Ted is the conservative that I want to be. I want to be open to people. Even if I don't agree with them, I'm not going to be a dick. He's not a dick to people. I've never seen him go after lefties. He goes after the president and go after Biden. That's fine. You can do that. I don't do that anymore because I want peace of mind. I want to have fun. I want to be I don't want people to stress me out because of views. I want to be happy. I want to live my life. And yes, I'll vote the way I want to vote, and I'll vote for who I like. I'll vote.
Yeah.
I voted for Obama because I thought he was better than fucking the other dude, McCain. I vote for whoever I think is the best person to do the job.
I mean, I'll be 50 in 2 months. I just don't want to fucking spend my life arguing about this bullshit.
Yeah,
man.
welcome to 50.
What... 2 more months.
Yeah, I was 50 in October, man. Man, I wish you lived out here so I could go have beers and fucking get wasted.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
California's too expensive for you.
It is pretty. I loved it out there when I was out there. I did, man. I had time.
That state is beautiful. It's just the people running it's a bunch of loons, dude. Even
yeah, that state's definitely its own island, but their economy,
the economy's going to shit here, dude. The economy's going to fucking shit.
It's still one of the what do you say? I don't fucking truck now.
There's so much
never mind.
Debt.
Yeah, let's get to that next week because I don't want to have to think again right now.
Yeah, man. So let's get going because I gotta take a whiz, man.
All right,
man. Hey, we need you guys. Go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna promote the show to people to subscribe. There's a little button on the corner of our videos. Let me get my finger.
Yeah.
There's a little button, whatever side it's on, because this is backwards. And listen to Rush, they rule.
It's a painless thing to do. Hit like and share. It'll make you feel good.
You don't even have to watch us if you subscribe to us. It makes us look better for YouTube. We want to make some fucking money. We ain't rich, man. It's like, man.
We're being honest. We want to make money. I mean,
we want to make money. It's the American way, man. Pimp our fucking podcast. Don't be a dick.
We're about ready to start a GoFundMe page. I mean,
I don't want people to go fund me. I want to work for my money. I'm working right here. I pay for fucking Zoom to get 3 people on. We were supposed to have a guest on tonight, but she had a family emergency. So heads up to you, Kathy Canes. We will get you on here. And I hope everything's okay with you. And subscribe to the channel, man. Promote the thing, man. We love you guys, man. We do this for we don't want to do it for free anymore. Pay for it. Help me pay for this shit. All right, man. Take it easy, Jerry.
All right, take it easy, Mark. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.